thanks to the super high resolution images that we have on the media website, we now have a better idea of one, it confirms that these are whispers. These cards that have this gold border around them are indeed whispers. But we did get a little bit of insight as to how the whisper mechanic would work or what would be unique about these whispers. And with Whispers in the Well, they are actually introducing this new boost mechanic. Now, this is not nothing official on Ravensburger's website. This is just the community who have maybe enhanced these images a little bit or were able to ascertain what was on the text of these boxes. But let's look at the Simba. Let's look at the Simba from Whispers in the Well. The legendary card, 7 cost, which, whoa. But makes sense because of this boost ability. He's a storyborn hero, Prince Whisper. Boost ability. Boost costing 3 ink. Once during your turn, you may pay 3 ink to put the top card of your deck face down under this character. The ability we don't exactly have. It's something alliance. I'm going to say timely alliance is my guess, but the ability is the important part. Whenever you put a card under this character, which you could accomplish usually using this boost ability, it says reveal. You may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character card, you may play that character for free, and we are guessing that it says it enters play exerted. Otherwise, put it at the bottom of your, and we're assuming deck here. So you pay 3 ink, you take the top, you reveal the top card of your, or I'm sorry, you pay 3 ink to boost it, which takes the top card, you don't know what it is, underneath Simba. And then you're activating this timely alliance ability where whenever you put a card under this character, which you accomplish from boost, you look at the top card of your deck. If it's a character, it enters, you play for free, enters play exerted. A lot of thoughts.
Couple of things. Yeah, couple of things. We're looking at Simba, but there are other whispers that we know of on the packages that also have the boost ability. Boost is not always going to be boost 3, the same way that Singer is not always Singer 3, Singer 4. The boost will be a different ink cost depending on the glimmer and the ability attached to it. Secondly, one interesting fact that, and again, it's just wording, but I brought it up previously. These whispers are the first time that we're seeing cards outside of Floodborns that have that black border where the tags are.
It almost looks like a Floodborn, but it's not.
To an extent. And if you read the boost ability one more time, there's a phrase in there that's very interesting. But it's once during your turn, you may pay whatever that ink cost is, this Simba, for instance, being 3, to put the top card of your deck face down under this character. It's important to remember that we do not know mechanically how these cards will work and how they will play. Typically, whenever you shift a card, that card is face up. Then you are shifting onto it. They have intentionally put the word face down for whatever reason, and over time we will come to learn more about how that mechanically plays a role.
I think it plays a role. I think it plays a role because if you are activating a boost ability, that's going to be the trade-off. You're boosting a character, but you don't know what you send. It's kind of like one jump ahead. You take the top card face down and exerted. So that might be the playoff. Is you get to boost it,
yeah, you
but
just don't get to see the card.
You don't get to see the card. So that's the trade-off.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Then last thing, one of the biggest things that we were upset about not coming in Fabled and coming with rotations was the bounce package. Could you imagine a world, especially in Infinity, DLC 3 and stuff? Yeah, see, you're laughing, you're smiling, you know what I'm getting at. You have these whispers with this boost ability to where you can boost once per turn, put these cards underneath your whisper characters to gain their effect or gain their ability, and then potentially play a character from the bounce package. We have Mim Elephant now still, and I think we even have Mim Rhino, who I think does the same thing, and then bounce those characters back to your hand. would those cards underneath that you boosted go back to your hand as well, or would they not because they're face down?
That's going to be a rules thing that we are not qualified to figure out. Or
We'll see with time.
does it go
I
back
mean,
on
that's
top of your
very
deck? Does it
interesting
go to
to
the
me.
bottom of your deck? It would have to be something in the official rules because it's going to come up in Infinity. Granted,
Right. I mean, I figure that it'll either go back to your hand or the face down cards will go to your discard. One of the two. Because it was technically never in play because it wasn't face up.
right? It was never shifted upon. It was just there, and it's like the inkwell. The inkwell is never like it's just it's a separate place. Just like one jump ahead. So I'm I think the boost mechanic is going to be very interesting, and I think it goes back to what kind of like the theme of this show is. We just have to wait and see what future sets bring to the entire game and how decks play and whatnot. And it's going to be fun to see how boost plays a role. I mean, granted, these are only 2 cards out of however many new ones we're going to have, right? So it's going to be fun. I think it goes without saying that we are excited for Whispers. We're still enjoying Fabled, but anytime we get a new mechanic, sign me up.